If you've seen any of my videos in the last over a year, you know that I love working on a Glassboard Studio white mat. And today I am so excited to share that there are new accessories for the Glassboard Studio mats. Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Keppel. In today's video, I'll be sharing the 2 new accessories that you can get for the glass mats from Glassboard Studio. One is called the MagInk Tray and holds ink pads in place, and the other is called the CraftCatcher and is a little tray that slides on the sides. It comes in 3 different sizes as a set, and it's a little tray whose lip fits right underneath the mat, so it can catch things like debris or even sequins if you're working with those, making it easy to either save them or throw things away. Before we jump in and take a look at these brand new accessories, I did want to remind you that I have a custom coupon at Glassboard Studio. It's Rebecca Keppel, and it will give you 15% off your entire cart at glassboardstudio.com. So now let's jump right in and take a look at the new MagInk Tray and CraftCatcher. First, let's take a look at the MagInk trays. They're called MagInk because they have magnetic bases. For those of you who don't have these glass mats, they are entirely magnetic. So the MagInk trays really stay put down on the surface of the glass mat. When ink pads are on their own on the glass mat, they slide around and sometimes they make a terrible squeaking noise. So these MagInk trays are absolutely brilliant because they keep the tray right in place, and then you can do your ink blending on the glass mat right next to the inks that you have. And having a set of 2 means you can have 2 inks out at the same time, and you can see that they fit in the trays with the base of the ink pad and as well with the lid on it. So if you want to put the lid on in between blending, you can do that to keep your inks from drying out. But basically, these are a great way to work on your glass mat with inks, do ink blending, and not have them sliding all over the place. So you just saw I had Simon Hurley Stellar inks in there. This is a Hero Arts ink pad, so they fit basically all of the traditional rectangular ink pads. And when you have them in there, all you have to do is swipe with your brush or whatever tool you're using right on the pad. You can see it's not going anywhere, and I'm able to just focus on the piece that I'm working on. I did try the oval ink pads from Catherine Pooler. Those work just as well, honestly. So even though it's not necessarily made for that, I had no problem using them with the Catherine Pooler inks, just as I did with the rectangular ink pads. The one that I use a lot is a little different. It's the Distress Oxide inks. Now, they don't fit inside the tray, but there's a little lip around the tray that you can see there, and I've placed the bottom edges of the ink pad on that lip, and it stayed put. So there's really ways that you can get creative with whatever ink pads you have and make them work, even though they were definitely made for the rectangular ink pads. They have a little scoop at the side, making it easy to remove things from the tray, and that is just very handy to have so you're not really struggling to get anything out of the tray. And then they just come right off just like a magnet. Oh, that one was a little tough because I had both of them together. And then you could just place them to the side of your work surface when you're ready to do some ink blending again. Here are the CraftCatchers. Now they come in a set of 3. As you can see, I love the pinks. I have a pink ruler from Glassboard Studio and some magnets. So now I have a CraftCatcher set and the MagInk set to go with it. The lip of the tray just fits right underneath the glass mat. If you have one of these glass mats, maybe you've noticed when you pick it up to find something on your desk, there's a lot of little debris down there. So these are great because instead of just letting that debris fall onto your desk and then under the glass mat where you have to deal with it later, these little trays will catch things. And if you're working with a lot of sequins like this, you can place them into the tray and then pour them on the edges. There's a little spout that you can pour back into your whatever you're keeping your sequins in. I don't know about you, but I love when companies are thinking about ways to make one of their existing products even better. And I think both of these accessories definitely do that for the Glassboard Studio glass mats, which are already amazing on their own. I'd love to hear if you have a Glassboard Studio mat, if you are thinking about grabbing one of these extras, and don't forget, if you are, use my custom coupon code Rebecca Keppel for 15% off your entire cart. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending time with me today. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you again soon. Really? Somebody is not happy with me not paying attention to them. I hear you. I hear you. I'm almost done. So just give me another minute or two, okay? Yeah, big sigh. It's tough being a dog.